Hey, I'm scared I'm going to turn off my mic, so I'm just going to take it out of my pocket. I live in constant fear of that. Hey, so this is weird. I have not recorded a video like this ever. You can tell from the title what this video is about. It's not clickbait. I need to take a break from posting regularly. I'm trying to be very overt with what this video is about. I'm not falling off the face of the earth. I'm not going to just like completely disappear. But I've never done a video like this before. Normally, when I decide I need a break from YouTube, I just dip with no explanation. And this time I was like, you know, I'm not like to the point where I just like can't post. Like I'm so busy I can't even think about posting a video saying that I can't post, you know. I still am planning to post videos on YouTube. I just don't think I want to have such a strict schedule for it anymore. So yeah, this is my first time being in this situation where I want to take a little bit of a step back from YouTube, but I feel like I actually want to talk about it. And do I want to talk about it? I feel like I should talk about it. And part of me does not want to. I like feel like I'm admitting defeat or something, which is silly because this is just something that I do for fun. But I just do that when I have too high expectations for myself, I guess. And then when I, feel the need to, like I said, like take a step back, I'm like, wow, really? You can't post a video like every 2 weeks? Loser. Like I don't know, I'm weird about it. So part of me is like, I don't want to make this video because it feels like I am just like very openly saying like, yep, can't do it. And again, like I can do it. It's more just that I feel like I just want to take a step back. So let's talk a little bit about why. As you know, if you've watched my past few videos, I moved recently, got a new job. I'm really, really liking my new job and my new situation. I get to teach full-time and it's really awesome. I like the town where we're living in. You know, it's a college town, so working at the college means that I'm always aware of like these different events going on in the community, and there's always something fun to do. I really like being closer to my friends and family, so I get to visit them more. I'm liking where I'm at right now, but that also means that there is more stuff that I want to do. But there are kind of like two factors that have sort of influenced this decision. Why do I have 3 factors on my list? Well, 2 main factors. One is just change. I feel like, I made the post video every 2 weeks, every other Friday sort of schedule when I was in a different situation. And again, sure, it's feasible for me to post every other Friday, but I've just got like other stuff in my life that I'm adjusting to at the same time, right? So I'm adjusting to a new job, living in a new town. Like the other day, it's just like little things. Like the other day I was trying to schedule a haircut, and the town that I live in does not have, like, I normally go to like a pretty big chain to get my haircut, and this chain doesn't exist in my town. So, just like these little tiny adjustments of like, I think I'll be able to do something this way, and then it's not exactly that way. Or like, things aren't where they normally would be because I moved into a new apartment, and now I just like feel disorganized. Or I feel disorganized in my office because I'm not used to where everything is in my office at work, stuff like that. Like there are just all these little adjustments, and they add up to make me feel so disorganized. And I'm fine. I'm literally fine. But in the back of my mind, I just haven't like fallen into that routine that makes me feel comfortable enough to do hobbies like YouTube. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I feel like this is kind of just a me thing with like how I adjust to change. Like I've been here for like 3 months and I still feel like I'm flying by the seat of my pants. But I think part of that is because I've been trying to focus on YouTube while also adjusting to this new town and this new job. So I just need to, please don't take a drink every time I say take a step back because you will die. I need to take a step back and let myself adjust to all this new stuff just so I feel more comfortable in my work, my apartment, all this stuff, my schedule. I just, I want to get used to all that stuff first and then add hobbies on top of it. The other thing is just I am enjoying the stuff that I'm doing here. I'm enjoying focusing on my work. I'm enjoying these social events that we get to do outside of work, things that are, through the college, or even things that aren't through the college that are just happening in town, exploring the town, trying new restaurants, hiking, that sort of stuff. It's taking up some of my free time, right? And maybe some of the stuff, could be content. Maybe I'll do some vlogs or something just for fun. But I'm really enjoying doing this other stuff. And sometimes I'll, make a plan and then I'll think, oh, but I need to edit that YouTube video. And it makes me feel, I don't feel as excited about editing as I used to, right? It is something that I really, really enjoy. But right now, it feels more like an obligation and less like a thing that I would enjoy doing because there's just this other stuff that I'm enjoying. I like, I'm making friends, I'm exploring a new town, and it's really fun. And I want to focus on that and have fun with that rather than being, obligated to continue doing my YouTube stuff. So there's that too. I wouldn't say that I feel burnt out right now. It's more of a preventative measure. I don't want to get burnt out. So I feel sort of the warning signs of burnout, right? Where I think about editing a video and I go, oh, I really don't want to. Or this past video, I put it off for 2 weeks and I still didn't want to edit it. And it was a really fun video. Like, I love dream journal videos. I really enjoyed the second one as much as I enjoyed the first one. But if you compare them, you'll see that the editing on the first one is like so much more all out. I clearly had more fun with it. And the second one, it was just like, I liked the content, but I just really didn't want to sit there and edit it. I don't know why. I'm just like not as motivated because there's other stuff that I would rather be doing. So I want to allow myself to do that stuff. Yeah, I just don't want to force myself to do content that I'm not excited about. So that's kind of a good segue into my next main point, which is what can you expect, moving forward? Because I do plan to keep posting, just not every 2 weeks. So like I said, I want to post stuff that I'm just excited about, stuff that's fun. Maybe vlogs of different events that I'm going to, or, I live in an area now where I can sort of travel to a bunch of different cities, so like maybe travel vlogs, probably some of my typical content, scripted stuff or rants. I also have quite a lot of shorts ideas. I know that it's like everyone's just like going and doing these YouTube shorts now, and I don't know how I feel about those. Let me know in the comments, like if you would like to see some shorts from me. But I have mixed feelings about shorts. Like, as a viewer, I always see them and I'm like, ugh, shorts, lame. But then I click on them and I enjoy them. And I do have these ideas that literally could be done in a minute. So I have a couple ideas for shorts, and those will be, nice and quick and easy to edit. So I'm like, maybe I'll do some shorts here and there. I don't know. Oh, here's a big one. I have a big collaboration project coming up with another YouTuber, Froggy. I'm gonna link his stuff up in the eye. He and I are working with some other creators on a series that's gonna be kind of like a comic format. And that's going to be really fun. We were kind of brainstorming about it yesterday, and I'm really excited about it. So check his stuff out. He posts more about, he's kind of the one who's really manning the project. So if you want updates on the series we're working on, go follow his YouTube or his Twitter, because he's got all the updates. I'm just kind of here helping brainstorm ideas and stuff, and I'm going to be playing one of the characters. So that's really exciting, and taking a step back from my own stuff will help me to sort of dedicate some time to that and make it as high quality as possible. And lastly, one thing that I'm really excited about, and this is a good example of how it's not all just going to become shorts and vlogs, right? I have a really big video coming up that I've been working on for over a year. This is probably the most longitudinal video that I've ever done, and I have so much footage. I have no idea how I'm going to edit it all down into like 30 minutes. Like, it's going to be kind of nuts. It's kind of niche. I'll go ahead and tell you guys what it's about because I'm excited about it. It is basically a video where I go through my experience of listening to Billy Joel's entire discography. I grew up with Billy Joel, really liked his music, but I only really knew the songs from his greatest hits album. So over the past year, it's actually been 13 or 14 months because he has 13 albums, and I dedicated a month to each album. So over the past year-ish, I've been listening slowly to all of Billy Joel's music and recording my reactions at the end of each month, and it's been a really, really fun project. I've enjoyed pretty much every minute of it. There have been some albums that have been better than others, but anyway, so that is something that has a lot of footage, and I'm glad that I'm choosing now to take this step back. Can someone buy me a thesaurus, please? Because I think that if I forced myself to make this, to only take 2 weeks to edit all this footage together, it would not be very high quality, and it would probably be too long because I wouldn't give myself the time to really sit down and think about what needs to be included in this video. I would just be like, just include everything and then post. I'm gonna really take my time with this one and make it like as high quality and interesting as possible, because this is, again, something that I've been working really hard getting the footage for, and I want to work just as hard in the post-production stuff to make it interesting and not too long-winded. So you still can expect long-form content from me. It's just not necessarily going to be every 2 weeks. Again, I just want to be able to dedicate the time that I need to editing stuff and making it high quality while still trying to have a social life and kind of get control over this new situation where I still feel like I'm just juggling things because everything is new and things aren't, the way that I'm used to. So I need to sort of sit with the new things and just dedicate some time to figuring out the routine that I need to feel really confident in this new job and this new living situation and all that stuff. So yeah, just a little update for you guys, I guess. It's funny because I know that literally 2-3 videos, I was like, I'll let you guys know if I need to take a break, but that probably won't happen. And again, I could force myself to keep working on this stuff, but I just don't want to. I really want to, I've been in that point before where I post stuff just for the sake of posting and because people say, have a consistent schedule, it's the most important thing ever, and I would force myself to have a consistent schedule. But I was posting content that I just did not care about. And it reflects in the views. I can tell that there's no point in posting something that I don't care about because you guys don't care about it either. You can tell that I don't care. So I don't want to do that. I want to just give myself some time to breathe, and that way I know that the stuff that I'm posting is stuff that I do care about. Probably in a few months when I do feel more in the swing of things here with my new job and all that stuff, I probably will go back to posting regularly. That's what happened last time, right? I took a long break, and as soon as I felt like I'm in the swing of things with this job that I had back in Pennsylvania, I was like, I could start posting regularly again. So I just think I need another little break to adjust. And once I've adjusted, I'll probably be back. But again, I don't want you to think that this is I'm leaving, right? I made the title the way I made it for a reason because I really don't want you guys to think this is some big dramatic thing. I just want to be fully transparent that I won't be posting every other Friday anymore. So I guess that means I need to come up with a new outro. What do I normally say? Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I mean, sure, because I put out new videos whenever I want about music, media, linguistics, and whatever else is on my mind at the time of recording. Also, let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me, because again, maybe it won't be regular, but I do want to just kind of do whatever I want and whatever sounds fun. So if there's stuff you would like to see from me, let me know. Let me know how you feel about the shorts. Maybe I'll try to do more music stuff. That's something that I always feel oh, I can't do a good music video when I have to do something every 2 weeks because I feel a lot of pressure to make it perfect. But if I'm not posting regularly, maybe I'll have a little bit more confidence to do something music related. I feel like that's something I always see from you guys when I ask what do you want to see more of? Music is one of the big things. So maybe that's something I'll try to do more of. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, I guess, and I'll see you whenever I post my next video. See ya.